welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Yoselin. I definitely appreciate you subscribe. If you want to see my hair makeup tutorial, keep on watching. Hello, welcome to the hair portion of this video. The way I style my hair, the first thing that I always use is this heat protecting spray. All the products that I use will be down below in the description, so if you wanted to go check that out. This is a heat protecting ice spray, and I'll split my hair into little sections like so, and like brush it through my hair. Then with a wide tooth comb, I like to brush my hair out. I use a Revlon Ionic little brush thingy. Now that my hair rollers are all in, I'm going to spray it down with some hairspray just so they're not as frizzy when I undo them. And then I leave them in to an hour to an hour and a half just so it has maximum volume. So I'll be right back when I take them out and with the results. So my hair is pretty much done. You can start off with my base, obviously. I love to moisturize my face, so I usually use a Cetaphil moisturizer, the e.l.f. Daily Moisturizer. But this is my go-to slash soft glam makeup. First thing that I do is brush my eyebrows up. I use an eyebrow pencil or I go with the pomade. First, I like to outline the top and bottom. Then I'll blend it out with the spoolie in the front. I don't fill it in all the way. I just fill in like the bald spots that are in within my eyebrow. And that through my brows, just so they're intact for when I conceal them. The e.l.f. concealer brush, and first I'm going in with the e.l.f. hydrating concealer in the shade medium neutral, and I just like take whatever's on here, like that much, and then I carve out the bottom. And then I'll take like a concealer brush like this. I'm just blending the top out with the brush. The top like so, going all the way down, and then I go in again with my Essence of Brow Gel just to make sure they're in place and they won't move. And that is how my eyebrow looks. So I'm gonna repeat this exact same process on this eyebrow, and I'll be right back. Now that my eyebrows are done, I'm gonna prime my face with the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. My face is all primed and ready. I'm gonna spot conceal with the CoverGirl Trublend Concealer applicator, and I just put it where I need it. Now that my concealer is dry and has sat there for a minute or two, I'm gonna blend it out with the brush, with the buffing brush slash foundation brush. And then once I blend it out with the brush, I like to go on top of it with the beauty sponge just so like I know my face soaked up all that product. I'll blend it out. I'm gonna use the Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Acid Tinted Moisturizer from Colourpop in the shade medium 9W. I like to squirt some on the back of my hand, take a makeup brush, and just put it throughout my face. I don't like putting foundation underneath my under eyes because I feel like I cake a lot more if I were to do that. I'm gonna blend it out with the brush and then go in with the beauty blender. Okay, so now that I am done with foundation, I'm gonna move on to my under eye concealer, which I use the e.l.f. hydrating concealer again in the exact same shades that I told you guys earlier. And I always start with one eye first and then I move on to the other. So I'll first start off with like that much, and I'll let it sit for a minute. After my concealer has sat on my face for a minute or two, I like to blend it out with the damp beauty blender. So I swear to God it's blended. It looks like it isn't, but I swear it is. And I swear it doesn't look as pale or white as it is on camera. But then I like to set my under eye bag with the Milk Makeup Blur and Set translucent powder in the shade translucent medium. I'll put some on a dry beauty blender, and I'll look up and press it into the skin. I don't bake, I just press it into my under eyes, and then I'll repeat this exact same process on this eye. Bronzer, which is my favorite part. I use two bronzers. I either mix them or I interchange. I use the e.l.f. Primer Infused Bronzer. I use a super big brush like this, a brush you typically use to powder up your face. And I like to go in on my forehead first, blending that in with like circular motions. Not making it super harsh either. Then I like to conceal, not conceal, I like to bronze up my face to bring it some warmth, some color. So I'll just blend that in with circular motions. My boyfriend's calling me, hold up.
Hello?
You got all excited, huh?
What you up to?
I'm doing makeup, and then I like to bronze up my jawline just to add some definition. Use the same powder that I use for my under eyes to bake. This is what I do on both sides. Moving on to blush, which I love blush. Blush is my favorite part of my routine. I'm using the Kylie Cosmetics blush in the shade Kitten Baby. I take the e.l.f. blush brush, literally, and I just tap off excess, and then I start here and I do strokes moving up towards my hairline. And I dip in this only twice because I don't like a super aggressive blush. I like to be more natural and like peachy and like just super natural and fresh. Then I like to put some on my chin for some color. And then I love putting blush on my nose. And the exact same thing that I did on this side, I'm gonna do to this side. Now that my blush is on, I'm gonna highlight, which I use the Anastasia Glow Clit highlighter, and I use the shade Summer. So I take a brush like this, and I just tap it, and then I just apply my highlighter. Only to here, I don't like going all the way down. I like it for like when the light hits me, it's like super natural. And then I like to grab a beauty blender and blend it out a little bit so it's not like a streak or like a line. Then I grab a little eyeshadow brush, and then I do the exact same thing, put a little on my nose because I love my nose highlight, and then put some on my brow bone. Now that my makeup's all done, I'm gonna wipe off my baking powder. Now to set my face, I'm gonna use the Morphe Luminous setting spray. I love the setting spray, it's my favorite. Then I take my fan and I dry my face. Now that my setting spray is all dry, I'm gonna move on to lashes. So today I'm using the RDL Wispies set. But today I'm gonna do like the half lash. So I'm gonna put mascara on first. So first I always like to curl my eyelashes. I like to hold it for like 20 to 30 seconds. My Essence lash and brow gel, and I'm just gonna put it on my lashes as like as a lash primer. I will curl them again for another 20 to 30 seconds. First I always use a Stila mascara because it's my favorite one. And then I'll take my Colossal mascara. I'll repeat the exact same process on this side, so I'll be right back. So my mascara is on, and I'm gonna put my lashes on now. I don't know how to put lashes on, so I'm not gonna give a tutorial on that because I struggle. So I'll be right back. Okay. So my lashes are on. Next is my lip combo. So I use the NYX lip liner in the shade Mahogany. I'm just gonna line my lips like normal. Use this random lipstick that I've had since forever. And then I'll use any lip gloss. Today I'm gonna be using the Ulta jelly gloss. So this is the finished look. Makeup and hair all done. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, definitely leave it a like and subscribe.